My name is Tiffany Dykes, and my certification was TestOut Security Pro. My abstract is on everything that you need to know about TestOut Security Pro certification, from what the certification's name is, to who organizes or issues it, to the cost of the certification, and who are the intended audiences. What are the benefits of being certified, like industry recognition to average salary return, plus whether or not I would recommend this certification to anyone, and if I already have any certifications, what are they, and what are my certifications plans for the future. To start things off, there are many certifications out there that you can get certified for, but the one I strongly recommend is the security certification, which I will get to more on that later. The chosen certification assigned to me was TestOut Security Pro, and through my research, I have come to find out that there are 3 separate certification exams that you can take, which I will get to that in a bit. The first thing I want to get into is the name of the certification, which, as stated before, is TestOut Security Pro. The organization that issues the certification, the local link, and the intended audience. The second was that of the certification requirements, like experience in training, testing, cost of testing, how the test is completed, to what the exam looks like, any renewal requirements, and anything else that is needed. Third thing I want to explain is the benefits of being network security certified, from industry recognition to average salary return, to how many people have this certification. The last thing was whether or not I would recommend this certification to anyone. That if I had any certifications, what are they, and what are my certification plans. The name of my certification is TestOut Security Pro, and it has come to my knowledge that coming January 23rd, TestOut's new Labs in Security Pro will be their most comprehensive security courseware to date. The organization that issues the certification is TestOut. The local link is TestOut.com, and the intended audience is students or people in general who are training or wanting to be security certified. For certification requirements, you can gain experience in training if you don't have any through TestOut Labs for Security Pro. As for testing, at the scheduled time for the exam, you will begin taking the exam in the allotted time given. After finishing, you will either be security certified or you will have to schedule to take the exam again, in which you will have to pay for a voucher. The cost for testing is free with the purchase of TestOut Security Pro, which for a single user license is $495, and if you are taking the exam again, the cost of one voucher is $39. How testing is completed at the scheduled time. Students are to open a web browser and go to www.testout.com/login. Log in with the LabSim username and password, which you create. And in the exams section, click One New Exam, and then click Begin to begin the exam. As for what does the exam look like, there are 3 separate certification exams you can take after you finish the LabSim for Security Pro. One is TestOut New Security Pro certification exam, which is coming in the second quarter of 2013. The second one is CompTIA Security Plus exam, which the exam includes 100 questions, and students are allotted 90 minutes to complete the exam. A passing score is 750 out of 900 possible points. The third exam possible is SSCP exam. For the renewal requirements, exam retakes can only be scheduled and administered by the original administrating teacher. Retake vouchers can be purchased online with an academic purchasing code or can be purchased over the phone by calling TestOut at 1-800-877-4889. The cost of one voucher is $39. If a passing score is not met on the first try, the candidate can retake the exam without a waiting period. However, if on the second attempt doesn't get a passing score, there is 1 week waiting period before the candidate can try and take it again. The candidate is allowed up to 5 tries per year. If after the 5th attempt and there is no passing score, the candidate will have to wait a whole year, beginning on the 5th try, before attempting the exam again. If the candidate passes, they cannot take the exam again without prior approval from TestOut. Candidates must pay for each attempted exam. The cost of the first exam is included with the purchase of a TestOut Pro course. Anything else that is required? Before taking a TestOut Pro certification exam, these requirements must be met. The students must have an active license for the corresponding TestOut training product. The computer must have Microsoft Silverlight installed or else it will not work. Teachers must have scheduled the exam with the scheduled time period started. The student must not have previously attended the exam. Currently, students can only take each exam once. Being that TestOut Security Pro certification exam does not come out till the second quarter of 2013, here is a bit about the second certification exam out of the three, CompTIA Security Plus. Any industry recognizes network security certifications. With the world revolving around technology nowadays, more and more information is being exchanged over the web, which makes people more at risk than ever before to being hacked or having their identity stolen. Industries don't take being hacked lightly, so they have network security in effect, keeping all their information safe. So, as such, those with technical certifications in security are becoming more and more in demand. Plus, as for the average salary return, in a 2010 salary survey, CompTIA Security Plus certified people make $76,844. On the matter of how many professionals have this certification, I couldn't find any information online about how many professionals have this certification. Not even the Alachua County Library had anything. No articles or books were found. But as a personal guess, I would say there are a lot of professionals who have this certification. Probably not the TestOut Security Pro certification, but a certification nonetheless. On a personal note, on whether or not I would recommend the certification to anyone, I would say yes, I would recommend the certification. Because as stated before, with the world revolving around technology and information is being exchanged over the web, people are at risk than ever before. So the demand for security certified people are in high demand. Plus, as an added bonus, you will be the least likely person to be laid off due to budget cuts. As to if I have any certifications, yes, I do. It's CompTIA's Network Plus certification. And as for my certification plans, I do intend on getting security certified someday and any other certifications I can get. So if you ever want to get a job as an IT person, I would advise you to be security certified when you go to apply. For one, you will be the most likely candidate to get hired over the other guy who isn't security certified. To get experience and training, you can gain them with the purchase of TestOut Labs and for Security Pro. And as for the requirements, they're fairly simple to obtain. But when you do finish the lab sim, you can go and take either one or all three of the separate certification exams and get certified. And this is my reference page.